Hi, my name's Teeny. I'm a tanuki. I'm a full-time VTuber. I go by any pronouns. And this last weekend, which was August 9th to 11th, I was a guest panelist and tabling artist at Animethon 2024. Animethon is currently Canada's longest-running anime convention. It is held in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. This year, it saw 14,000 plus guests. This weekend, because I was a tabling artist, I was there in person, so I was able to take a lot of footage of my time at the event. I'm not a huge vlogger, but I'm hoping that maybe this will show you guys some of the behind the scenes of what it's like to be a guest and an artist and a panelist. Excited to show you about my weekend, so let's go! Unfortunately, I don't have too much footage of the bulk of the setup. I was hoping to take a time lapse. Honestly, day 0 was really busy for both of us. Me and my friend Alicia decided to share a table together this weekend. So I wish I had a little bit more footage of the setup, things that I will remember to take more footage of next time. The setup was pretty fast, pretty seamless. Both Alicia and I table pretty frequently. I think when you've tabled for quite some time, the art of the setup is quite vast and you get it down to a really efficient science. So I think overall the setup only took us about maybe 45 minutes to an hour. After the setup, Leisha had to take off, so myself, my friends, Yuxi, and the coffee boss, we all went for breakfast while we waited for Animethon staff to be ready for us to pick up our badges. Let's go! Badge acquired. Of course, my first thing that I did was decorate it so that it was really beautiful and cute. Unfortunately, there's no event without at least one tragedy, so as we were setting up, we realized that my square reader was broken. So we decided to end our day at the expo center. We had our passes, we were ready to go, our table was set up. We went to Best Buy, I got myself a new square reader, and we were ready for day 1. This year, I was so excited to be alongside some really awesome guests, including my friend Yumemi, Doki Bird, Ian Project, and more. I highly recommend that if you do ever table, please make sure you do so with a friend, or 2, or 3. It's really nice when you're able to go walk around the event yourself and stretch your legs and take a little break. It really makes a world of a difference when you're tabling. This weekend I was on the hunt for VTuber merch and VTuber fans, and I was really grateful that I found a lot of things and met a lot of new people. That's probably my favorite part of tabling, just overall. I met a few Nijisanji fans, and I even met some teenydachis as well! At 6:30 p.m., one of my besties, Clover and Ari, was doing a meet and greet at Mosu Box's vendor hall table, so we had to make sure to go see them and say hello. And at the very end of the day, I was gifted this really cute shikishi board of Teeny from my friend Arainar. Isn't it so cute? We ended the day with all-you-can-eat sushi. We were exhausted, but we were ready for day 2. Day 2 was my busiest day. I had my panel in the morning at 11 o'clock. I had tabling throughout the day, and then I had autographs at 5:30 p.m. The setup for my panel was quick and easy. I've paneled at Animethon before. Usually we do a meeting about a week or 2 prior, so I was pretty much ready to go within 20 minutes of setup. Here are some snippets of a few of my favorite parts of my panel. This year I did a panel on Oshi merch, and so I showed off a lot of my community's shrines of their VTuber merch, as well as talked about some of my favorite merch items that I've seen from creators that I love.
Hello! Hi! Good morning! How are you guys today?
Doing great.
Hi! Sorry, I'm so awkward. I don't have the power up. Like, just sitting here waiting for my allotted time to start.
This collection is the one that I was the most excited to show you guys because it's huge. This submission is by Azimath, who is a community member of mine. And it was actually funny because when he sent me the pictures, I had to screenshot like 7 parts of it. And I was like, can you tell me who these people are? Because there are so many VTubers. I'm doing my best to identify all of them. But there are so many. Isn't this crazy? And like, He submitted more. I just couldn't dedicate more than 3 slides to stuff. When my Oshi reincarnated into Hololive, I went, oh no, because Hololive puts out a lot of merch. And now I have to commit. I can't just not buy all the GG merch. If you'd like to see the rest of my panel, make sure to keep an eye on my YouTube because I will be editing it down and posting it eventually, but that's a video for another day. After finishing my panel, I skedaddled my way over to the expo center from my super secret location. Day 2 of conventions is always my favorite day because the energy is so high, there's so many cool cosplays to look at, and day 2 is usually the day where I do most of my shopping. Every time I do a panel, I always bring freebies to put on the seats in the room that the panel is happening. This time I had a decent amount left over because I printed extra to make sure that I could cover the entire room. So afterwards I handed them out like really big business cards.
Worm on a string.
Almost every day that I was there, I saw a cosplay or a creature that made me smile, and I feel like my cute aggression was so high the entire con.
The one eye.
I think the thing that shocked me the most about Animethon this year is that I brought a lot of teeny merch with me, thinking that I would not sell very much of it. I expected that I would be selling a lot of like Hololive fan merch or, you know, big popular indies that people know of, but I sold out of a handful of TeenyTanuki merchandise, which I'm so grateful for, but still so shocked. At about 5 o'clock, I had to go get ready for my first time autographing. It was so much fun. I met so many new people, and I had never autographed before, or at least not in this kind of setting. So I'm really, really grateful to Animethon and Animethon staff for making the experience so, so lovely for me. This year, Animethon did autographs by raffle, so people had to apply on the website ahead of time to get in to see the creators and the guests that they wanted to see. I was informed by Animethon staff that every single person who entered the TeenyTanuki lottery was able to come and see me, which made my heart really happy. Look at the teeny fan art! So cute! There was enough people in line that I was signing autographs for a solid 40 minutes straight. I'm so grateful for all the people who came to see me, all the old teenydachis, all the new teenydachis, everyone that took time out of their busy weekend to come and wait in line. It really meant a lot to me. Saturday was my busiest day. I was there for so many hours. I was so exhausted, but I was so fulfilled and felt so happy by the end of the day. One final huge thank you to Animethon. This experience is one that I'm gonna hold in my heart forever. After the vendors hall wrapped up at 6 p.m., we went and we got some dinner, myself and my friends. We got some drinks. It was a really lovely time. When dinner ended, I was exhausted, but I was ready and excited for day 3. Day 3, vendors often say, is the busiest because that's when people do the most shopping, but honestly, day 3 was the easiest and most chill of all 3 days simply because of everything that I had to do the day before. So day 3 definitely was my favorite just because of how calm it was. Day 3 was the day that I really got to know my neighbors that were beside me on either side of my booth, and I was gifted this lovely art piece of Io, one of my Oshis. And of course, can't forget last minute shopping. Feel good about this one?
Sure. Oh, you want me to open?
Sure.
Here? Yeah. Oh,
Yay!
So, ありがとう。カメラたち戻ってきたらまた見に行っていいですよ。3人いれば大丈夫。安定。いやいや、3人いればもう。
Hi, welcome back. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I want to film me opening the signs. No, not even a little bit. Cute. Unfortunately, day 3 was also the day that I took the least amount of footage. I gotta be honest, by the end of this, I was so tired. I learned a lot of things at Animethon this year. I learned that tabling, paneling, and guesting all in the same weekend is so much work. Would I do it again? I don't know. Would I change it for the world? Absolutely not. To prep for this convention, I think I spent about $1,300 on all of my merch, as well as $150 table fee. But the net profit for the weekend was $2,700 in merch sales, and I still have so much merch left over for my next convention. A very huge, massive, large, extra big, massive, huge thank you to my friends, the Coffee Boss and Leisha, and to Dandy for all helping me run my booth, do my autographs, make it in time for my event, my panel, all the things. I'm really so grateful. I had such a good time, and I really hope that I get invited back again next year. And of course, thank you again, Animethon staff, for having me, and Animethon congoers for loving Teeny Tanuki. It really is such an amazing thing to connect with people in person, and I'm just so grateful for the experience. I hope you guys liked this little vlog. I'm gonna try to keep doing them for the big events that I go to. I have TwitchCon coming up, so please stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.